This is a past
I'm gonna sit this right here. Well, I guess y'all trying to figure out who I am. Yeah? Okay, but before I tell y'all, let me tell y'all this here. There's certain things that I just don't do. I don't talk to dead folks. Okay? Now, we look like we in a... I usually ask where the nearest funeral home. But since I look out here and I look around, it look like they just buried all the dead folks in the backyard somewhere. So what I'm going to tell y'all is this here. I don't talk to dead folks.
That's right.
And when I hear a little bit of noise from dead folks, I'm going to run. Because I'm scared of them. Okay? Now what I need y'all to do is make some noise here. That was good for little me. But y'all at a past anniversary. Come on. That was good. That was good. But can I just explain something to y'all? Okay, my name is Dee Dee.
Hey, Dee Dee.
My name is Dee Dee Nos'Mo. Why? Because I knows more than you think. Y'all looking at me because I'm looking all good and stuff in my best outfit. Oh yeah, stay me down. I ain't put my shoes on. When I put my shoes on, Lord, I looked like I had on boxing shoes. I said, no, they ain't gonna work for this year. I know you said black and white, but this is my black and white for those who are colorblind. Don't worry about it. If they can't see it, don't worry about it. But this is what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to make some noise in the building for 20 years. I'm going to tell y'all why. Listen here. I want to shout real bad because I've been in the closet for about 20 years. Okay? And I don't mean in the closet like that. I mean, I've been really packed up in the closet. I'm telling you, everything that you see right here, been in the closet. But then I heard somebody say they wanted me to come out. I said, Lord, somebody invited me somewhere. They don't invite the nosy lady nowhere. You hear me? I said, Lord, okay, well, what you want me to say? And I said, Lord, now you know, they call me nosy. I ain't nosy. I'm overly concerned about you, and you. But you know what I said, Lord? I said, Lord, you have me sit in the window. And you want me to look out the window. And I look at everybody. And I said, Lord, why I gotta sit in the window? Why I can't go outside with everybody there? He said, Dee Dee, I'm gonna put you in the window because I want you to see something. I said, okay. He said, I'm gonna let you see the physical things. So that I can turn them into the spiritual things. I said, oh my God. I said, Lord, okay, so they say I'm a comedian. I said, no, I ain't. Because, you know, sometimes I ain't funny. Because the Lord always kind of go a little bit too deep. Sometimes I be like, Lord, I ain't doing all that. Y'all never told the Lord what you ain't doing? Yeah. And they find yourself doing it. Yeah. Oh, okay, this is probably one of the things. The Lord said, grab your prayer warrior bag. I said, Lord, my prayer warrior bag? I said, you want some? I said, the prayer warrior bag? He said, yeah. I said, okay. So I got up this year morning, right? And I said, Lord, you still ain't seen nothing to me. I said, you know what time I gotta be there. Lord, you late too? Oh, you must be black. Okay, so listen. He said, he ain't said nothing. I said, Lord, what you want me to say? He said, Dee Dee, I want you to go and I want you to get in the car. Huh? I said, Lord, you know I ain't got no car. Well, I do got a car, but I'm just saying. I said, Lord, I ain't got no car. He said, I want you to get in that black car that's outside. I said, a black one, Lord? It's a few black ones out there, Jesus. Now, if I get in the wrong one, I'm liable to go to jail. But it ain't like I ain't never been to jail. I mean, a car chase early in the morning, 5 a.m. is kind of a lot of fun if you think about it. Until you get caught. Okay. So I wasn't trying to get caught. So I got up in the car. And the Lord began to talk to me. I get in the car and it's dark outside and I'm alone. I'm going somewhere and I want y'all to go with me because this here for y'all. Okay. I get in the car and I start up the car. And I said, okay, Lord, I'm a little bit mad this morning. I had a real bad attitude this morning. I was mad at everybody. You hear me? Everybody. I was so mad. I was so mad. My wig could have jumped off and went to the beauty parlor. I was mad. I said, Lord, why am I out here by myself? And he said, I want you to look in the window. This here window, Lord, the one in front of me that I ain't got no other choice but to look out. And he said, yeah, I want you to go. And I started driving. And I started hearing something. And I said, okay. He said, there's three things. There's three things that you are mad about, you upset about, or something that got you off kilter a little bit. He said, you want people to do something? You want people to be something? And you wanted somebody to go with you. I said, well, yeah, Lord, that is right. That's about right. And I'm mad about it. And he said, well, Dee Dee, I got you out here by yourself. Because everybody can't go with you. Everybody can't see what I'm trying to show you. Come on here. Okay? He said, and everybody ain't going to be what you want them to be. And I said, okay, Lord, I get it. I'm still mad about it. I'm driving along and I happen to drive and I keep on driving. And after a while, I got so mad, I found myself speeding. Ain't nobody out here but me. Why is you going so fast? I said, okay, slow down. When I slowed down, I looked up and I saw the number 777. 7777.
Wow.
Lord, them is all sevens. He said, yeah, 7 is completion. I said, oh, okay, Lord. I said, Lord, you're going to have to tie all of this up together because I ain't got all of this time here. You got to tie this all up. How does this relate to where I'm going? He said, let me tell you something. Bishop and Pastor Harris, he said for 20 years, you've been trying to get people to go places with you. You've been trying to get people to be what you wanted them to be. But it ain't working like that. Because sometimes you had to just go by yourself. And it might have been that you were alone, but you wasn't lonely. There's a difference in being alone and lonely. Can I tell y'all what the difference is? The difference when you're lonely, you're longing for someone to be there. That means they ain't there. But when you're alone, sometimes you desire to be by yourself because you can only hear the Lord when you're by yourself. Okay. So then I kept on going, and I'm going, and I'm going, and I got myself together. And then after that, he said, I want you to go get some rocks. Rocks? I said, Lord, rocks? He said, yeah, Dee Dee, I want you to get some rocks. I said, Lord, I ain't about to be playing in no dirt. That's what I told him. But let me tell y'all what I did. I went and got them rocks. Look, I even dressed them in a nice box. Anybody steal this gonna be mad at me. Because they ain't getting nothing but a box of rocks. They ain't getting no eye watch. I watch you cry because you ain't got. Come on, man. Okay. So he said, get them rocks. And he had me. Okay. I'm not going to put them on your good team. But he many rocks did he ask me to get? Y'all ask me how many rocks?
Seven.
No.
Seven.
No. He said get 20. 20 rocks. I said, Lord, you want me to play in the dirt that long? So what I do, I drive up to my job. I said, Lord, I hope nobody done come to work and see me out here picking in the dirt. Because I know they had pretty rocks out there. I'm going to take them back when I go on Monday. I'm going to take them back. And I ain't going to ever steal no rocks. Not here. So he said, I want you to pick out a small rock. And let me tell you what he told me about the rocks. He said the rocks represent the rocky roads, right? Not only do they represent the rocky roads, but he said they represent the rocks that was thrown at you within the 20 years. Okay. And I said, Lord, them some big rocks. He said, yeah. But not only does it represent rocky roads and the rocks that have been thrown on you, he said they represent some stepping stones. Come on here. Come on. If y'all understand what I'm saying, y'all put your okay, maybe everybody ain't gonna get this. I'm gonna tell you. Everybody ain't gonna get this here. He said they stepping stones. So I saw this here. The bigger the rock, the bigger the step. Come on. The bigger the rock, the bigger the step. I'm gonna say that one more time. I said the bigger the rock, you said bigger the step. The bigger the rock, the bigger the step. So he said, we started out with the small, oh Lord, I'm throwing the rocks. You started out with the small rocks. This is when you first started. And he said, you started out with the small rock. And okay, you just feeling your way through. You just making it. Daddy done sent you out, and he done let you go. And now you gotta try to make it on your own. But Daddy's still in the cut, right?
Yeah,
he's still there. And Daddy's still there, ain't he? Come on, give it up for Daddy. Come on. Okay. All right, we got to roll with him. All right, so he said, and then the rocks. I said, Lord, I got to put the rocks in order. He said, no, Dee Dee, don't put them in order. I said, well, why not, Lord? That would make sense to step on the rocks and go up like this. Yeah. He said, because that ain't how ministry works. He said, sometimes you got the little step. And sometimes you take a big step. But then there's a tiny step. And he said, you're going to get confused sometimes, but don't be confused. He said, the 20 years that you've been rocking and rolling, he had you all the time. He said, so the big rock that was thrown at you is the big step that you about to take. You don't last the whole 20 years. And I said, Lord, what is it about 20 years? I said, what is it? Lord, why is 20 years so important? He said, Dee Dee? I said, who? He said, 20 years marks the year of completion as well. He said, go and travel over to Genesis 31. I said, what? He said, Jacob.
Yes, he did.
Had to wait 20 years.
Yes, he did.
He had to wait 20 years. Right? But then after the 20 years, now Jacob was mad. I don't blame Jacob. Jacob went through some stuff, right? But he worked hard for what he got. Y'all worked hard for what y'all got. Y'all had to go through some stuff to get what you had, right? And now we're here at 20 years. Now the 20, come on here. The 20 marks the completed years. So I'm saying, I said, Lord, well, what do I say after that? He said, tell them that this is the year that you're getting ready to get everything that you worked hard for. Now listen here. Let me tell you, if you are part of this year ministry, you need to stand on your feet. Okay, and y'all need to make some noise. If they don't make a lot of noise, don't worry about our pants and our pink slips. Come on here, y'all need to make some noise. Y'all been in the game for 20 years. And he said will let me go. Come on here. Listen, I got to go. Because before I got here, I had an argument with this little here boy. And the little boy, these kids ain't the same as they was before. The little boy decided he wanted to argue with me over his little scooter because he didn't want me to use it. I just thought it was just a regular scooter like they have on the street. So I got on the scooter and I wanted to come on here and I'm going to scooter like this here. And he said, I'm calling CPS. And I said, I'm calling PPS. And he said, who PPS? I said, I don't know. You throwing out all these letters. I'm throwing out too. He started throwing out some more letters. He said, P.O. When he got the P.O., I said, stop. He looked at me. He said, well, why you stop me? I said, because I'm going